We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Now Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Jaguars will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That is punt for a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his second touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Foye Oluokun with the play. 2nd and 7. Stroud to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
That is hot. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one doinks off the left upright. No friendly bounce. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught. take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 49. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Lawrence. He's going to run it. And he will get into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys get back in it. It is 21-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
They face second down and 7. Here's Stroud. Left side, caught by Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Now give on the ground, down the sideline, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Pass pulled in by Vaughn. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down. They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Stroud to throw here on first down. A quick slash taken by Lamb. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now he'll air one out. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Lawrence now on second down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Carry here for Vaughn. And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Second down and 8. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now Vaughn. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. DeMarcus Lawrence, there on the stop. On second down, Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
Second and a yard. They put Strange in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson.
They had a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the fourth quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
Second down, Lawrence. He will find Thomas. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
A run with Cook. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the...
Powering forward. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. Huge catch and run. They finally get him down. But there's a flag. Not sure if this one's going to stand. Here's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll run here. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Here we go, first and goal. Here's Stroud. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Keelan Robinson to return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
He'll run with Cook, and he'll get about 5. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Jaguars are going to move out in front. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get themselves into field goal range for one final